Welcome to our live training session number 38, part 2. In this video, we're going to get our engine fired up and running using our Hondata Flashpro. We're going to go through the calibration process for doing our idle, part throttle, and wide open throttle tuning on our 0-degree fuel and ignition timing tables. We're going to have a lot to cover, so let's jump into our live training session so we can get started. Welcome back to our live training session here with our turbocharged 8th gen Honda Civic Si. Now in the last video, we took a look at creating the base calibration file using the Flashpro Manager software. In this video, we're ready to upload that file, go over our basic sensor check, get our engine fired up, and do our tuning on our 0-degree low cam fuel ignition timing tables. So we're going to be looking at the calibration process for idle, part throttle, and wide open throttle. We're going to break that down in this video. And then in the next coming videos, we're going to take a look at the rest of the process, keep going on, and kind of the order of operations here that you should move in calibrating one of these vehicles. So let's jump in here. First things first, we're going to set up our live tuning option. So that's going to allow us to make real-time editing changes in our table, really speeding up our process. So the right process here, if I go to the upload button, that's going to take about 90 seconds. If I have my real-time tuning changes enabled on the tables that I'm actually able to work with real-time tuning, it's going to allow me to make the editing change without having to do the upload every time I make the actual minor change in my table. So really going to speed things up here. Now, if we notice at the top of this table here, it's going to show that it has this parameter called live. So we can see live tuning not enabled. If I check this on here, it's going to be showing me that this is pending upload. So it's going to have a little yellow dot. If I uploaded the file with a table selected that is live editable, it'll have a green check mark indicating that that's going to be actually real-time editable, and we can start to make our changes there. So what we want to do is go into online here, go into our select live tuning tables. Now we could go through and toggle on each table here, but it's much easier to see our master list right here and make our selections. So what we're going to find here, we see low speed cam fuel and ignition tables. When we click this on here, it's going to be auto selecting some things here in the grouping for the low cam tuning. So we're going to find here fuel low, ignition low, and then we're also going to find down here at the bottom the watt lambda adjustment low table. That's our targeted air fuel table that we've modified in the background. So what we're going to do is select some other tables. Now we want our cam angle here and our cam angle low for the low cam. We're just going to be doing low cam tuning here, so we're going to select that option. Some other things we might want to select if we're going down our list here. Moving down, we should find here that we have, let me see, there's our idle tables, and we have our knock tables we shouldn't have to adjust, or we shouldn't have to adjust yet at least. Looking down here, if there's anything else we might need to select, there's a lot of things that we could select. If there's anything else here that might be relevant. I don't see anything that's going to be super pressing right here. We do see our water temp fuel compensation cranking. If we were having problems trying to sort that out, we could do that live instead of flashing it each time. I don't think there's anything else. Let's go back upper list here. We do have our closed to open loop thresholds here, the TPS watt determination, so going from closed to open loop. We shouldn't have to touch that. All the parameters I programmed already should be valid. They should be ready to go. I think we're good. I think this should be good just to get things going here. When we do start to do our boost control tuning, we will toggle it on, so that's going to be something else we want to take a look at that point. But right now, this should be good. So I'm going to go and save this new file here. I'm going to go File, Save As, and instead of the base calibration, I'm going to call this Dyno Calibration Low Cam. That's going to tell me that I'm going to be tuning this low cam. So we're going to be going and mapping out everything in the non-VTEC, and then the corresponding videos are going to be then mapping out our high cam or VTEC operation. Then we'll set our VTEC point, do all of our cam angle blending, go through the process so you can see what we need to look for, what we need to pay attention to. But right now we need to focus on just the low cam tuning. So we can see right here, I have this little dot. We can see live tuning pending. So all the tables here on the low cam, notice that that dot is there. We also can see here on our cam angle, the dot is there, and then the ignition timing. So all of our ignition timing tables here also have that as well. So they all have that little yellow dot. So now I'm going to go here and upload. I'm going to go to the upload button here, and it's going to allow me to upload. Now, it says the voltage here is a little bit low. I'm going to say okay and ignore it. When we go to start it, hopefully it's going to fire up. I did have the key on here in the last video, so it's been keyed on, so the vehicle's been powered on for the last probably hour, and I think the battery should be fine. The headlights are off. We'll see if we get to that point. If it doesn't want to start, we'll have to deal with it. Now, a couple of things I do want to point out down at the bottom here. It does show driver, Flashpro, OBD2, ECU. These are all have a green check mark. Under the Flashpro, this little hourglass is showing that it's programming, which we can see right here. And thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here. And you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.